There's an ongoing schoolyard brawl over the reopening of schools. Parents, students, teachers, all really trying to figure out exactly what's going to happen as local and state leaders are fighting about it. Erica Zucco joins us now to look at what this new directive from the Texas Attorney General really means for schools. Erica?
Yeah, Barry, well, getting this new guidance from the Attorney General wasn't exactly surprising. He's been pretty vocal during the pandemic, specifically about reopening schools. Previously, he had sent out a letter saying that private schools could open even if local health authorities had orders about keeping physical campuses closed in place. But what was kind of surprising here is that the Texas Education Agency, after he sent out his guidance, kind of did a 180 on theirs. And they released new guidance that kind of is a little bit different than what they had released previously, and it's something that districts are now responding to. The Attorney General had released this letter saying that local health officials don't have the authority to shut down their schools to prevent future outbreaks, only to manage those already happening. In that statement and letter, he said decisions should be left up to schools. This was just guidance, but shortly afterward, the Texas Education Agency added weight behind it. The agency updated its guidance to say it will not fund school districts that stay closed because of a local health mandate unless they have that special permission from the TEA. Now, the city attorney says that they're reviewing this new guidance and exploring what legal avenues the city might need to take, but for now, their order remains in effect.
Every time it seems that our Attorney General appears on the scene during this pandemic, it creates confusion and chaos.
The Archdiocese of San Antonio, for one, also released a letter saying that it will be reopening schools on a case-by-case basis, depending on what works for that school. So he'll have a range of reopening dates, but they'll also be offering remote instruction for families that want it. Live in San Antonio, Erica Zucco, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.